Hello, and welcome to the next part of my Max Payne 2, the Fall of Max Payne
alive, anyway. I saw you take a bullet to the head.
Maybe it's still there. Keeps me focused.
For this to work, I was gonna have to trust her.
Let's get to work. Cleaners ahead and to the left, guarding Corcoran's door at the opposite end of the hall.
Across the room, slow, taking her time like she was a supermodel on a catwalk, until she's standing real close to me at the bar, and she goes, "Your place or mine?" And I play it cool. I go, "Yours, baby."
Yeah, right. I saw the same movie yesterday.
You should listen. You might learn something.
Right. How to make a fool of yourself.
Now, I know I've said this before, but I do love the way that the NPCs have real, normal conversations in this game. I lost a tiny bit of dialogue between this part and the last part,
right, next to the large painting.
just because of the way I recorded this. So there's a little bit of talking between Max and Mona in the elevator that you can't hear, but that doesn't matter that much because
well, that's
it
just
wasn't
it.
funny.
What you don't see
to be
is that
honest.
we are working here. This is a pro set, top of the line.
Stop!
They're cleaning other apartments as well.
Corcoran said that other Inner Circle members live in the building.
So, whilst I was looking around this room, I was trying to find some painkiller pills, but I couldn't, so there you go. And it's raining! Again! It's right all the way through this game, I don't know why. Anyway, at this bit I got confused about glass, and thought, well, I should be able to walk through this.
Gotta look around.
And then I realised I had to shoot the glass. I do mess around a bit in this part.
Nothing here.
Sorry about that. See, like this, there's really no need for me to check this cupboard. I kind
going
of knew
upstairs.
there'd be nothing in it.
If and when the CSI crew gets here, it needs to look like a
I like the way that he touches his ear, so it's like he's touching the earpiece when he
and
talks.
killed his parents before they met. Like this guy never existed.
Let's do it. Almost done. The fat man wasn't...
It's pretty amazing that he managed to survive several dozen bullets from an automatic weapon there. But
We're late. He's dead.
never
We
mind.
need to get out of there. We need to leave now. More cleaners in the lobby coming your way.
I wasn't ready to go. Not without a single piece of evidence. In the photo, a group of men posing in front of a manor house. Corcoran was there. Senator Gate was there. So was Alfred Woden. So it was true. All bets were off. The Inner Circle was involved.
Have you ever noticed that there's never an organisation called the Outer Circle? Organisations of names of their secret organisations are always about we know more than you do. Like, we're the Inner Circle, and all of you guys are outside it. If I haven't said this before, always check bathrooms in this game because they have pills in them. It's a strange sentence. Not what I'm going to repeat very often, but never mind. It's better than the gibberish I was speaking about in the circle names. So, you can see an advert for lords and ladies there.
Mona, I missed the elevator.
Cleaners on another floor ordered it. Nothing I can do.
Right, now, there's a bit on here where I've cut out some of my pointless wandering around. For some reason, I decided to wander around the upper apartments aimlessly, even though I knew that wasn't being helpful.
Max,
So you
go back
might
upstairs,
notice
through
that.
Corcoran's apartment. From there, go to the lobby and to the next door apartment the cleaners came from. You should be able to make the jump to the balcony below from there.
So you'll be able to spot that in a second. The other thing is, about once every couple of minutes, if you're not doing what she just told you to, Mona will keep repeating those instructions. It actually gets a little annoying after a while. There, so I cut out about 5 minutes there. And they're playing that same song again that Mona was singing earlier. You just keep on hearing this song throughout
Go
this
back upstairs,
game.
through Corcoran's apartment. From there, go to the lobby and to the next door apartment the cleaners came from. You should be able to make the jump to the balcony below from there.
See, I'm doing what she just told me, and she's still being very insistent about telling it again.
You should be able to make the jump to the balcony below.
Yeah, we got it. Oh no. Jump downwards. Right.
Max, go
Try
back
not to
upstairs,
fall
through
off
Corcoran's
here.
apartment. From there, go to the lobby and to the next door apartment the cleaners came from. You should be able to make the jump to the balcony below from there.
Well, I guess I'm running out of things to say here. As you can see, I died there. That's not a very helpful thing for me to say. So, I might as well tell you a bit about my history with computer games. So, and maybe you'll care, maybe you won't. I don't know, but I might as well tell you. So, a friend of mine, when I was 11 or 12, had Lemmings 2, which I think is the first computer game I played on his computer. His parents had a lot of money, basically. I don't think we had a PC at that time. Oh, by the way, if you don't go in both guns blazing like that to try to save that guy, not only do you entirely fail to save him, which is what happens anyway, it's impossible to save him as far as I can tell, but if you don't risk your life for that stranger and get shot at, rather than being very careful when you make your way forwards. Mona says, well, nice timing there. You get pulled off for not being an idiot.
Thanks.
Anyway, I guess I'm gonna show off this TV.
Wherever I went, the payphones started to ring. Finally, I collected enough courage to answer one.
John! You must run. He's coming after you. He wants to catch you. They're closing
You'll know
in.
this is the
John,
same dialogue from the theme park earlier.
I wasn't gonna give up on her. I could hear her voice in my head wherever I went, guiding me. I traced my double to a classy uptown nightclub.
And that's interesting because Mona's voice is in his head in a way, guiding him.
Somehow the flamingo was tied to my double. The stripper in the bar looked just like my girlfriend. Mira's men had found me. I ran.
Stop him! There he goes! Stop him! You can't escape! We're coming to take you away! You have nowhere to run!
Alright,
Mira was
that's
an
done.
influential figure in Noir York. His men chased me. They wore white uniforms. They looked so clean. They chased me in black vans with the logo of the flamingo on them. I ran.
That's another link with the cleaners there, because they use black vans. So it's strange, but this TV definitely mirrors what's happening in Max's life. But yeah, played Lemmings 2, and then my parents, well, we had an Amiga at school, which I used during break times. Bit complicated that, why some of the students were allowed to use it, but yes, so I played some Amiga games on that, and during break times, and then eventually my parents got a PC, and so I was playing early Amiga games and early PC games, but I wasn't really into gaming. If I had heard of the word gamer then, which I hadn't, then I certainly wouldn't have called myself that. But it really, I really started getting into gaming, and in particular platformers, when I was about 14 or 15, because I was in this after school club, and the club had a PS2, PlayStation 2, and I played on that, and then since all of the other club members already had consoles, they decided to let me have the PS2 when the club stopped. The club ended. Sometimes clubs do, but I got to take that home. And so I started doing console games, and since then I've been buying new consoles. Like, I would buy a new console when I could afford it, obviously. In fact, it was usually my parents who bought it for me when I was in my teens. And indeed now, it's often with birthday money that I get these things, because I don't have a lot. But never mind. Anyway, so yeah, when there was a cool looking new game I wanted, like, I think Driver 3 was the reason why I got a console, for example. Then I would get that, and that's how I got new consoles. And I've just been getting new consoles occasionally and getting new games since then. So it was about 15 years ago, and I was in my mid-teens when I first started getting into gaming properly.
Take care of him.
Kaufman's not really a boss. You would sort of imagine he's a boss, but he's not. He just takes the same amount of shooting, I guess, as the rest of them do. In fact, the only real boss here is the final boss at the end of the game. I'm not gonna spoil who it is in case you've never played it. But if you have never played it, why are you watching it? You know, go out and play it. And listen to me droning on. But yeah, the rest of them aren't bosses. So they're just NPCs who happen to have a name. I could call that guy Phil. No particular reason. Just to give a name. I just shot Phil.
Why had she come to me in the first place? For help? For something she wasn't telling me?
NYPD, freeze! Easy! Don't move!
Payne, what are you doing? What are you doing?
The million-dollar question I didn't have the answer to.
And on to the second part.
What were you thinking? Were you thinking at all?
I was following a lead. She was helping me.
She is a fugitive murder suspect, for Christ's sakes.
I was trying to save those people from the cleaners. The two cases are connected, mine and Winterson's. Senator Gate was killed by the cleaners.
They are connected. Winterson can have them both. She doesn't back you up.
I was doing my job.
I'm sorry to do this, Payne, but it's for your own good. Hand me your guns. I'm putting you to a desk job. Start by writing a report on what the hell happened on the Upper East Side.
Fraternizing with the enemy, I had stepped over the edge. The cartoon moment when the gravity waits for the coyote to realize his mistake before the plunge.
Get yourself to a counselor. You're falling apart. When you're ready to go to AA, come talk to me. Get your act together. And get someone in here to help me with this mess.
I was mad.
That's pretty
at
much
myself,
the end of
at
this
Bravura,
part.
At Mona. Was she worth this?